Imagine entering into law school and seeing students who have already won moot court competitions speak confidently in debates and lead committees and have impressive LinkedIn profiles. Meanwhile, you are wondering, I have never debated. I don't know how mooting works. I don't know even how to start and where to start. If that's you, this video is going to be your roadmap. Because believe me, you don't need years of experience, you just need right strategy. And today I'm going to do same. When I entered in law school, I had no magical roadmap. Over time, I realized that extracurriculars aren't about being naturally talented. They are about building skills one by one. So today, I am going to give you exact roadmap I wish someone had given me in my first year. So first off, stop trying to do everything. The biggest mistake first years make is saying yes to each and every event possible. Be it moots, debates, MUNs, conference, anything. So I'm going to tell you each and every committee specifically, and then you decide which committee you like and want to be part of it. And I have been experiencing each and everything out of this, so I can guarantee and assure you that whatever I'm saying is 100% true. First of all, talking about moots. Moots is your entry into the legal world of argumentations. If you want to go in litigation and pursue your career as a litigant or in moots will definitely be your go-to. Moots are like entering into a real world suits or all those kind of jolly LLB or whatever you are saying. It's actually like those. It will be giving you a practical knowledge of whatever you have read in school, your law school. And yeah, also if you are someone who is not very well versed how to do public speaking and how to actually go and argue and have never been parts of debates or anything, moots could be a good chance, because in moots you can have scripts, you can have internals where no one's gonna judge you. Like, there will be some of the externals coming as judges, but then they won't be that strict to you and it will be more of college thing. So that will give you a lot of confidence instead of just going and starting in some actual competition. So moots will be your go-to. And if you're a law student, definitely once in your life you should try moots. Even I have did 3 moot courts, 1 internal and 2 external rounds, and I have been nominated as the best speaker, best researcher. So yeah, definitely you should try moots. Next is debates. If you are someone who is not into more of legal argumentation side and you want something more basic and general in nature, then debates do help. Even now in debates also there are various categories. There are few kind of internal debates which are like a practicing debate kind of sessions, and even there's a debate committees also. I guess almost in every college that's the case. So in debate committees or in this practicing debates, you can go and actually learn how to debate and how to argue at the first place. How to make notes during those debate sessions is also something that you will learn over time. So for that, starting with this college ground level debates would actually help you. Participating class debates as well, that would also open a door to you. So yeah, class debates, your basic practicing debates, internal debates round also you can try, and then over time if you have did 2 or 3 this kind of stuff, then you will be enough confident to go for external debate competitions. I have been part of more than 15 debates last year, and I guess I have won few of them. I have got gold medals, silver medals and everything. So my journey of debating, I have been debating since 7th standard, and my debate journey was like this only. I started with internals and slowly I started participating in externals. So now talking about MUNs. MUNs are not merely about argumenting. It's not that legal also at times. MUNs is for those who loves public speaking or who are interested to be a part of public speaking or want to learn how to do public speaking. So for MUNs, what matters a lot is how you articulate, how you research. If you are good at these things, then definitely you can be part of MUNs. And also for MUNs, these days MUN committees are there. If not in your college, what you can do is you can try some of the basic MUNs which are happening in your city, which are not at that big scale, maybe a city level or maybe a district level MUNs you can try. And if you can do those well, after 1 or 2 you will realize that are you interested in it, then you can try for the state and national levels. Also for MUNs, sometimes if you are in 12th standard watching this video, then MUNs will be conducted in your schools as well. Do participate in those. Talking about law schools or colleges, usually 1 or 2 MUNs are conducted, but then I am not sure is it in every college or not. But at least if you are part of anything related to art side, then definitely there will be MUNs conducted. Okay, so yeah, you can definitely give a try to MUNs. I can't talk a lot about MUNs because I have also participated only once in MUN, and I'm not that MUN thing. Okay, I'm more of moots and debates, so I don't like MUN that much. But then yeah, if you are someone who is more of like that political speaker and would love to do MUNs, then go. No doubt. Next is conferences. I have been part of more than 5 conferences, and being part of conferences is not that hard. Firstly, start writing research papers. Maybe not that great research papers, but at least some basic research papers you should start writing. Over time, you will get opportunities from your college itself for publishing or for submitting your research papers. That time you can take a chance, take a 1 month or 2 weeks time they usually give. Submit your abstract at least. If that gets selected, and then you are very lucky to get a research paper to write, then you will get a chance to go into conferences. Conferences, now there are 2 types honestly of it. There are some conferences which are open for everyone, so there won't be only those who are actually going to present their research paper, but also those who are interested in that topic and who can add some value to it. So now there's 2 types, one where you have to present research paper as compulsory basis and one where it's optional. So initially, if you just want to experience how conferences work, you can try this option where you don't have to publish a research paper or you don't have to present a research paper. But if you are looking for actually something meaningful out of conferences, then do go and present at least 2 research papers. I'm not saying in a year you have to do 2, but at least in this 5 years time period, at least do 2 conferences. And trust me, it's so good. If I talk about my conferences, my very first conferences was the second type that I told you, where I don't have to go and present research paper. I tried it. It was international. It was, I'm not remembering the country name right now, I'm so sorry. So yeah, I will just add my certificate over here. Okay, so now in this conference, it was open for all, whoever are interested could join this. It was an online basis. You don't have to pay anything. It was free. It was just a general conference. It was very it's not so huge honestly. But then from there, when I saw those people actually presenting the research paper and the way they presented, I got interest, and after that I wrote 2 research paper, one for Scopus and one in general, which is the way to be published, but it's not yet confirmed. So yeah, you can try this. You have to at least see how that how that field looks actually, and are you interested in that. Then next is research competitions. I just talk about research a lot. So for research competitions, again it's the same thing. Start writing research papers. If you are enjoying that process, then you can participate in research competitions. I had this very good opportunity of being part of research competition. It was being held in Kerala, Nuance, but then I couldn't make it due to my examinations and everything. But yes, I have not been part of research competitions as such, but then yes, it's also a very interesting field that I am looking forward to participate in. Maybe next year I will do, but then this year I didn't participate in that much. But yeah, basic is this only: start writing research paper a bit earlier. Next is legal aid. Please, once, at least once in a life, you have to go for legal aid. Like the way I tell you, the mood courts and legal aid, oh my god, you have to try it, okay? No doubt. Legal aids are completely free, it's your willing. I am the part of legal aid committee, and if you are thinking just because I'm part of it, I'm telling you, no, it's not like that. I have been part, and the experience I've got, oh my god, it's so good. The things you learn and the takeaways are so good, and your value and the value it adds on your CV, it's insane, okay? For legal aid, what you should do is, first of all, try legal aid committee if you are eligible. If you have options of only 2 or 3 committees, make sure to keep one legal aid committee at least. Legal aid committee is actually very helpful. I have did so many. I have been part of more than 5 legal aids. So basically, what's legal aid exactly? So legal aid is all about providing a free legal knowledge for those sectors of society who are very not aware about laws and the legal jargons. They are not aware. We go and we tell them their rights and everything, and it's a very good feeling. If to explain, I will share just few of my experiences. We went into this one particular village. Most of people there were below poverty line, and it was very small village, I'll tell you. There we went and we told them about their basic constitutional rights. Then some of them asked us regarding banking stuff, that what are their banking securities they can get, and some basic like do they know about Aadhaar card, PAN cards, are they aware about their fundamental rights, are they aware that where they should complain, what is the legal procedure and everything, what's their first person they should go and complain regarding. So it was like that. It was a lot more fun, talking to those people, understanding their problems, and sharing your legal knowledge actually. And sometimes there are questions, oh my god, sometimes they ask such a questions and it improves your legal knowledge as well, because if that moment you don't know, you research and then you give them the answer, and that way you also learn something new that you don't know, right? Then apart from that, once in legal aid we went for a Nukkad Natak street play, and we were explaining from the street play the girls' rights, and that was also so good. Then apart from that, once we did on transgender rights also, I've been part of more than 7 street plays, and that's also good exposure you can get for public speaking also. So yeah, legal aid are a lot more fun. It's not just this. Once we went for medical camp where we were actually providing them with medicines and we telling them about medical laws and everything. So yeah, it's such a good feeling. You should definitely go for legal aids. Trust me, it's the best. Once we went for a jail visit to those jailers who are the prisoners. We went, we talked to them, we understand that why they are there and everything. It's such a good thing. Okay, next is sports. I don't think so I have to tell a lot about this point. You can definitely go for sports, whatever sports you like, do try it. And yeah, don't always think that since you are a lot of academic side, so don't be like we won't give time to sports. Do give, your health also matters. Next are cultural events. In cultural events, try to get some exposure of public speaking. Maybe you can do anchoring, you can be MCs, you can give some speeches or anything like that. You can be part of cultures also like dance, singing and everything. That's also fun. It's a fun part of your college life. Okay, now next is, don't do all this within a month. Do it on in a year. You can do all this stuff. I had also did, so yeah, you can do. and they might get sometimes exhausting, but then they are like not so overwhelming if you are able to manage it. And also, here's the truth, don't do everything. You just need to become known for something, right? Like, I am known in my college for being a good mooter and a good debater. So, build your genre like that. Now, first of all, after all of this, build your foundation. So, before you think about winning a competition, work on 3 basic skills. So, firstly, reading. Read newspapers, read judgments, read articles. Good speakers are good readers. Just remember this line. Then next is writing. Practice writing summaries, research papers, case brief, LinkedIn post. Yeah, whatever you do, be it small or huge, do write a LinkedIn post. It's such a good habit. Then legal opinions. Make a blog post, like I do write blog post, so there you can write your legal opinions or some current topic or anything, and that way even if you're not getting those likes, comments, anything, but at least you're sharing, so you will increase your own knowledge and it adds a lot of value on your CV. Next is speaking. Read aloud, record yourself, explain legal concepts to your friends, and confidence comes from repetition, not by talent. Now, after all of this, you have laid your foundation. I have discussed all those things that you can do, and there are many more you can do. Now, out of this, you have to choose one particular activity. So, if you love research, or you want to start a mooting, if you enjoy speaking, start debating. If you like networking, join committees. If you are interested in policy, attend conferences, and master 1 before chasing 5. Next is the roadmap that I will give you, which I personally followed. So first month, just go and observe. Attend those kind of competitions where others are participating. Look, watch your seniors do it. Don't worry about participating immediately. Take notes that what they are doing, and you can ask them questions after the competition is over and try to understand the basic fundamentals. Next is volunteer. Now, don't do volunteering a lot, but at least once or twice is fine a year. Like I did once for the Pitho Cup, which was a Asian parliamentary style debate competitions, and there it was like I was not very well versed about. I have been part of British Parliament, but then Asian Parliament was different. I've never been part of it, so I got the chance. So I did volunteering. I understand. I met so many international students over there. So yeah. Next is join organizing committees, become volunteers in events, and you'll understand how competitions actually work. Next is in next month participate, and not to win, but just to learn. Like how I said, you do take part in internals and all that. You can do those kind of stuff. Your first debate won't be perfect. Your first mood won't be perfect. Like ours is not perfect. It's your hard work. It's your research that will pay off. You will be like, this Gia girl, she got a 26th rank out of 200 people, just in the first first moot court competitions. So it's not like that. I have been, working on moot court since a very long time. I have been interested in mooting before even joining the law school. So I have researched a lot on it, and then finally I got a chance to actually participate. So it's like that. It depends. Next is in month 4, do review. Ask judges, ask seniors, ask teammates. One competition teaches more than 10 YouTube videos, and that's so true. Next is skill roadmap. If your goal is mooting, learn legal research, memorial drafting, oral arguments, and I will talk about this in very detail afterwards. If your goal is debating, improve current affairs knowledge, logic, public speaking. If your goal is committee, communication, event management, networking, leadership is what you want to work upon. Now, every extracurricular teaches a different set of skills. So it depends what skill you want to actually learn, and then choose accordingly. Next are what are the biggest mistakes that you can make, and I have seen every year students making it. comparing yourself to seniors. Don't do it. They have experienced it and then they are saying, and also don't be like, if my seniors can't do it, I also can't do it. I mean, no. There were a lot of second years. My competition was not with those second years, it was with LLM students, fifth years LLM students who have did it. I can't be like, though if the second years are not able to win the mood competitions, I cannot also win. It's not like that. It's on your interest. I'm not saying you to compare, I'm not saying you to compete, I'm just saying you, if someone is demotivating you, don't get demotivated. If someone is just like doing so extra well, then don't be, like, I can't do it, it's just her, so she's doing it. No, it's not like that. You can also, okay? So it's either side. Next is expecting to win your first competitions. I mean, you can, definitely you can, but it also depends on hard work and the amount of knowledge you have in that particular field. But then don't expect all the time, it might happen that sometimes you just go to learn some things, okay, and that's also completely fine. Also, don't join too many committees. I'm telling you to do legal aid, moot courts, so next day you'll go and you will join each and every committee. Don't do like that. Just join those which you're actually interested in. So yeah. Next is ignoring academics. This channel is all about academics, so don't do that. Like, I'm telling you, your exam marks matters a lot. People were saying that one piece of paper can't decide your future. It does decide, okay? It decides a lot. And if you have been into CLAD and everything, you understand the value of each mark you have, right? So don't ignore your academics. Then quitting after one rejection. Oh my god, don't do it, please. I mean, I have experienced a lot of rejections, like it's almost everywhere, but you don't have to, just get back off. I still remember first time I went anchoring, it was in 6th standard, I went for one audition and they rejected me very badly, saying that I could never anchor. But it was in 11th standard that I did anchoring for very first time after that day. And I have been anchoring in the biggest function I could have ever imagined. So yeah, you don't have to quit, just try working. It was not just after that rejection next year I again went. No, I worked on myself, I worked on my speaking skills and everything, and then I went again for anchoring. Okay, next is remember, nobody sees 10 competitions. If someone lost before you finally won. So yeah, your final win actually matters. That's so true. Next is now my personal advices I want to give. The students who grow the fastest aren't always the smartest. They are simply the ones who keep showing up for each and everything. They don't face rejections. It's not like that. They do face and they grow up out of it. Every debate makes you better. Every mood makes you better researcher. Every conference expands your network. Every rejection teaches something. And in the end, I would just like to say, if you are in your first year, don't panic. You are not behind. Start with one activity. Be consistent. Keep improving. And 1 year from now, you will be surprised by how much you have grown up, and maybe you will be on my position telling students of what you should do. Okay. Now, if you want to complete roadmap for law schools, internships, moot, committees, academics, LinkedIn, CV building, and everything else, subscribe, because that's exactly what this channel is about. And in comments, do tell me one extracurricular you are planning for your this semester. Thank you and bye bye.